Good looking shot this. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Yeah, he's about 155 from this hole location.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
Looks like this is going to miss just right.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Yeah, fair effort. Currently 1 under for the tournament. The third here at Scottsdale plays over 550 yards from the tips. It's a strong par 5, which requires 2 big shots to get to the green. The first shot needs to avoid that bunker on the left-hand side to give you a chance to go for the green. But if you're laying up, it's laying it back to a number between those 2 bunkers that sit on the left side of this fairway, around 150 to 100 yards out. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it. So far, so good.
And that's a great putt for an eagle. Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. The par 3 fourth at TPC Scottsdale, a fairly straightaway hole, but bunkers again, front, left and short right, requires a pretty accurate and solid strike. Oh, that's a sweet-looking swing, that one. Oh, this would be a great up and down from this spot. Ooh, that almost went down. Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. Now, 2 shots up after that one. The 5th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a strong par 4, playing 470 yards from the back tees. There's a big bunker down the right-hand side that will catch any drive not hit with authority. The approach must be accurate with the bunker on the left-hand side. Anything just slightly missed here will be punished.
He's had a disagreement with the caddy. He's gone down a club.
Setting up miles from the hole. Oh, so close. That's disappointing. Just a 4-footer remaining.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done.
Luke, I don't know if you know this or not, but nothing rolls like a ball.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The 6th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a solid mid-range par 4, 432 off the back tees. Again, it's more position off the tee that's required here with the bunkers on the left-hand side. A bold player is to fly it over that bunker on the left and leave just a short wedge in. Bold players will get after this hole, but a safe strategy lays back before them. It's just a tad off line, that one. Headed towards the left. Getting ready to play their 3rd. He leads the field by a stroke. Oh, I thought that one was going in. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
He's looking at 20 foot. This will be a good putt to hole. This is important. Big par putt here.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey. The 7th here at Scottsdale is a par 3, a straightaway hole, but bunkers left and right of this green ensure that a nice straight shot is required. That could play. And from the green side rough here. Okay, steady now. And this one is for his par. It was on a good line. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. The 8th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a very strong par 4, playing over 475 yards from the back tee. There's a couple of pot bunkers down the left-hand side that need to be avoided so you can get to the green in 2. If you're going hard here, there's a tree on the right-hand side that can prevent a good second shot or a line to the green. 2 well-struck shots required to get to this green, and even then, your par's not secure. A lot on the line here. This putt for a share of top spot. Oh, nice looking putt. Always good to lead the bounce back category. That's a good stat. And that will take him to 2 under. Finishing hole of the front 9 at TPC Scottsdale is a solid par 4, measuring 453 yards from the back tees. The big hitters will get after this hole, as there's plenty of room down the left-hand side. Although if you challenge that bunker on the right off the tee, it gives you just a short wedge into a green that's only guarded by a pot bunker at the front and then a back right bunker. A chance here to make a birdie. Good sounding strike, that one. Oh, that's a great approach shot.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
It's on a good line. And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
The 10th at TPC Scottsdale is a short par 4, measuring just 428 yards from the tips. There's a huge bunker down the right side of this fairway, which suggests maybe less than driver is necessary off the tee. What you want to do is set up for a good angle of approach, though. There's a couple of pot bunkers to the short right of this green and a big one to the front left to be avoided. Chosen the pitching wedge here. This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Looks good off the blade. And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 4 under. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Oh, that was pure. Water becomes a real feature here in the final 9 holes at TPC Scottsdale. Here we are exposed to it at 11.
Second shot at 11 is very difficult. Water hugging the left-hand side. The bunker fronting the green is no fun. The one in the back part of the green is no fun. Anything out to the right is just fine.
Oh, what a super shot. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. And let's have one more look at that shot. And now that finds him in first place. The 12th at TPC Scottsdale is a par 3, measuring 192 yards off the back tees. Not much to this hole except the bunkers left to be avoided, although water can sneak in on the right up near the green if anything is slightly pushed. And he's safely on the green with that shot. Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. Oh, just missed. 5 feet coming up to the cup. Good looking putt. And nicely holed. Currently 5 under for the event. The 13th is one of the good scoring holes in the closing 9 at TPC Scottsdale. It's a par 5 measuring 558 yards. Job 1 is to avoid that huge water hazard to the right or the tree on the left-hand side that juts out into the fairway. If you're clear, you'll have a chance to knock it up near towards the green or just laying it back to a comfortable yardage of around 125 yards. A chance for a birdie here to really ignite your charge. And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
That's frustrating. just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays. And that will take him to 6 under. The 14th is a strong par 4, almost measuring 500 yards from the back tees. The bunker that sits in the fairway should be covered. Anything around 190 to 200 yards out will give you a green light to go for this flag, although a 4 here never hurts. This shot from around the 200-yard marker. Going with the hybrid. Looks like that ball had a magnet in it for the bunker. A chance now from the bunker for an up and down. Okay, phase 1 complete. You've got to make a good putt here. He has this putt to save his par. And down she goes. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. The 15th is a very important hole, the par 5, 553 yards from the back tees. Either makes or breaks around here at TPC Scottsdale. That huge penalty area to the left is to be avoided if you're to make a decent score. A good drive will allow you to go for this island green in 2. Although if you're too far back, no point taking it on as there's water everywhere to collect your ball. Laying up to the 115, 20-yard marker will give you just an easy wedge here and a chance to still make your birdie. Oh, that one just missed the hole. Putting for birdie here.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
This looks good. And the putt goes down. A nice display of resilience in the end.
And that'll put a little pep in your step, up and down from the bunker, in for the birdie. Good job.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Oh, that one's straight at the putt. An opportunity for a birdie here. And that's 8 birdies today.
I like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
This dramatic finish at TPC Scottsdale has no shortage of options at the 17th, Rich.
If you've hit the driver but you miss the green, you gotta miss it out to the right-hand side to have any hope of getting it up and down for the birdie. However, you knock it on this green in 1, you never know, you could make it 2.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Looking really good, this one. Just a short putt remaining here. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. The finishing hole at TPC Scottsdale requires a great drive. The big water hazard down the left-hand side and the Church Pew bunkers make it a very difficult drive. Anything out to those bunkers on the right will leave a good angle approach. But once you hit this shot, make sure you get the right area on the green if you're to make your birdie. That's a lovely shot here at the 18th and a chance for birdie at the last. This is always a good moment. A putt to win the tournament. This one's online. And that caps off a fabulous week by this player in Phoenix. They are your Waste Management Open champion.
And calming their nerves in the process, Luke, playing in front of some 650,000 fans this week. That was impressive.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Here we are at the Genesis Invitational, one of the top events each year on the schedule. Today's coverage is about to start.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing these two go at it again. It was a great rivalry first time round, and now, more so than ever, they're going to want to beat each other.
Well, I like the look of and he's holed it. What a shot. That'll help make a big move. Well, that's certainly worth another look.
Yeah, this was a gift. Wasn't expecting this.
Currently in first position. We know that Riviera starts with a 5-4, but it may as well be a 4-5 because the par 4 second is tougher than the par 5 first.
I've never seen a golf course where you're so happy to start off birdie bogey. It's the strangest thing I've ever seen. The second hole, pretty straight away off the tee shot. The second shot moves a little bit from left to right, back up the hill. There is some space on the right-hand side to miss your second shot up by the green, but there's no guarantees that it'll kick hard enough right to left to get back on the green. It's a sensational second hole.
Well, what are we looking at with their approach shot, Rich? Because really that's all the challenge here on this par 4 second.
Luke, the second shot is straight back up the hill. Better take an extra club if you want to get it close.
Yeah, this one just swerving the green to the right-hand side.
And here we are with the third shot. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. That's tracking. Ooh, right by the hole.
A bogey putt awaits. And as we look at the scoreboard, they're currently in first, with Harold Varner III in second.
Pacific Palisades in California, the site of Riviera, the third hole, par 4. Elevated tee shot.
And a fairly generous fairway, a little bit more room out to the left than what players can see off the tee shot. Second shot is going to be downhill to a green that basically chases away from the player, going from the front portion of it all the way to the back. Difficult to get your second shot close here.
And they've found themselves in the first cut.
Wow, did this come out beautifully.
Getting ready to play their third. How close was that to going down? 7 feet to the cup.
Nice little putt to hole that one. And after that top play, they currently hold top spot on the leaderboard with HV3 in second.
So many wonderful holes at the George Thomas designed Riviera Country Club. This par 3 fourth has to be one of them.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no-no.
That's a fast start if I've ever seen one, Rich.
Just the start they were looking for, Luke.
Rich, the PGA Tour is basically a power game these days, although the fifth here at Riviera forces players just to hold off the tee.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
A bit too much pace on that one.
4 feet to the cup. That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The 6th hole at Riviera is one of the most famous par 3s on the West Coast, Rich. An absolute beauty.
It looks like a giant green donut with the bunker right in the center of the green, doesn't it? I love this hole.
Going with the 5-iron here. This one looks just a fraction too long to me.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill. I can't believe this. Is this going to go in?
Well, that looked good for a long way. And that's all she wrote. Leading by a couple after that hole. Let's head to the par 4 7th at the Riv. Again, it's a par 4 that requires placement of the tee.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine, and so players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it, but again, you push it a little bit and now the barranca comes into play. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. Players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. That one seemed to get away from them, Rich.
Hard to control the distance when you're coming out of the rough.
And he needs this to save par. This one's tracking. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. The par 4 8th at Riviera is a choose-your-own-adventure. Which fairway do you like to take?
I think most players are going to try and go down the left-hand side, as it seems to be the easier of the two these days. However, where they stick that flagstick, well, that's a different question. If they stick it up front right, the left-hand side of the fairway, that's not the easiest approach. So better be mindful of where that flagstick is in order to pick which side of the fairway you want to drive it down.
A well holed, he'll take the birdie. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. The final hole on the outward half is a par 4 playing back up towards the clubhouse, Rich. It's a good par 4.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. Deep, deep bunkers on the front right part of this. That is not the place to miss it. Anything that a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
A birdie putt awaits.
Oh, they're going to walk this one in.
Well, nice to drop a putt of that length. Well done.
And that will take him to 5 under. Here we go, Rich. In the lead, late in the championship. It's exciting.
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
Second shot here on the 10th hole. Didn't that look good for a long time?
Always nice to have a birdie putt.
Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. We've arrived at a par 5.
It's just a long straightaway par 5, almost a runway, if you like. Both sides of this fairway flanked by huge eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot brilliantly. You find the fairway, second shot, once again, straightforward. You must avoid that bunker front right at all costs. That is deep and nasty. You're not going to enjoy being in there.
Lovely effort, that. And here we are with the third shot. Oh, that was tidy. That should ensure the up and down.
Great touch.
When you stand on the 12th tee, Rich, you're thinking to yourself, oh, a couple of strong back-to-back par 4s, and it starts right here.
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke. This tee shot moves from left to right, but massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevents you from hitting a high draw over them. Once you're in the fairway, though, your second shot is to a green that's really not as big as it should be for such a long hole. And there's a famous tree just short and left of this green, Bogey's tree. Not because of the score, because Humphrey Bogart used to sit there and just watch everybody butcher this hole.
Oh, 13-footer coming up here. Go on, get in the hole.
That's a good putt to make, that one.
Still in the lead now after that hole. Rich, the 13th hole. Slightly different look off the tee.
It's really cool. This tee shot is framed by large eucalyptus trees, both right and left. Requires a draw. Nothing else to do. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you do it correctly, well, that golf ball could chase down there miles down this fairway. You find the fairway down there, you're going to love the second shot. The difficulty gets when the pin is all the way back left in this little peninsula. You miss it a little bit left there, you're going to find the barranca, and you're probably going to find a bogey or worse.
Rolling end to end, this looking nice.
And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. The 14th, Rich, I know it's dear to your heart, the par 3. You made an ace there in tournament history, won a car. How do you tell the players to play it?
Hit a 7-iron, a high little draw 7-iron, and 2 hop it right in the hole, Luke. That's what I suggest. That makes it easy.
Putting for birdie. Ooh. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Now 7 strokes up after that hole. This 15th hole, a very strong par 4, Rich. Challenging, to say the least.
It's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dogleg from left to right, just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
That was a gallant attempt. Just 3 feet to the cup. It's got a chance. Sitting at -8 for the day.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
And choosing the 8-iron here. This one might need to get down a little.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
15 feet out. He's been staring this one down.
Oh, well played. Our current leader is enjoying an 8-stroke advantage.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
That's nicely done. Second shot here on the 17th hole. Oh, what a shot by our leader. Getting ready to play their third. Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent. This one's for birdie. This has eyes for the hole. It's always good to cozy it up to the hole on a long putt, isn't it? He sits in first position. And we head to the famous finishing hole at Riviera, the 18th. Rich, really good par 4.
That it is. Fairway tilts significantly from left to right. There's a palm tree up top near the green. That is the line of sight off this tee shot. You find the fairway. Second shot is going to be back up the hill to a green that, funny enough, runs away from you. It doesn't tilt back toward you. It runs away from you. So your second shot has got to come in high and soft with plenty of spin if you want to get it close.
He knows if he can get this putt to drop, he'll win the event.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Well, a spectacular week comes to a close. Congratulations to the Genesis Invitational winner, Riviera, the home of your champion.
It was a Hollywood ending for this winner. What a performance all week long.
And Henny, it goes without saying that this player dominated their rival today.
A match for the books, Luke. I'm just happy that I got to witness that and see that. What a rivalry it was in the lead up to this epic match, and they took down the hero. They come out on top of not just the rivalry, but also the event.
Well, that was a thrilling day, and on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join.
Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, and I would like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K23. This day just got a whole lot more interesting. Not a full round on slate today, just doing the front nine of this one. Let's get it. There we go. Nice contact on that one. And let's see how this hole goes down for him. Okay, he's setting up his second shot here. Looks like the sand coming up. And let's see what he does here. He's got around 245 yards to go. Well, let's see how he gets out of this one. And he's got 13 feet to the cup. And that'll drop the birdie. Okay, here's your chance to go one up on your opponent. Oh, it's getting there. Just a little too much pace on that one. He's got about 7 feet to the cup from here. For the bird. Okay, all square after the first one. Nothing to report. All right, let's see how he does. Okay, let's get on out of this second cut and get on our way. Well done. And here we go with his second shot. And they've chosen a hybrid on this one. Looks like he's around 130 yards out from here. And they've chosen the pitching wedge. It's looking nice. Okay, he's in the sand. Let's see if he can get out. All right, this next putt's for his par. Oh my goodness. And with this putt, you could save par. Good luck. This one's tracking. Nice putt. And your team is 1 up after that one. And here we have a lovely par 4 hole. Well, you won't be getting that one back. And he's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes. Oh, this one's in the fairway. And from here, he's looking at around 185 yards to the pin. Setting up his third shot here. This is an 8-iron. All right, third shot for him. And to save par. Wonderful, wonderful shot. And let's see, he's setting up now, 2-footer. And the putt drops. And that hole will be halved. Here's a look at their 5-iron. All right, let's see how he does here on this hole. Five-iron on display for this one. All right, here's his second shot. Okay, second shot here on the 4th. And this will be a par for him if he sinks it. Oh no, it's right by the hole. Okay, sinking this will make them 2 up for the match. And that putt drops. And after that, when your team sits at 2 up. And let's let this fly here on the 5th. Well, let's regroup. He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does. All right, he's getting ready to fire away with his second shot. And here he is in the fairway bunker. All right, he's gotten out of the beach. Pretty good distance on it, too. And he'll set up from 240 yards out. Taking out the 3-wood on this one. Okay, this one's about 135 to the pin. All right, kick left. Nice shot. That'll do. Okay, here's his 4th shot. And he's setting up with a long putt here. Oh. Okay, he's got 2 feet to go here. Okay, that putt's done. All right, here we go. Let's get out of here. Tap her on in. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him. And he's trying to get out of this deep rough. Let's see how this goes. And here's our second shot on the 6th. That's safe. Let's see how this shapes up. This is his third shot. Let's see what he does. This is his fourth. And if they sink this, the match is going to go dormy. Ouch, right by the hole. And he's setting up for a bogey putt here. Oh, so close. And if you sink this, you will be up by as many holes remaining. That's going to take things dormy. All right, well done. All right, and you two are 3 up after that hole. Looks like a par 4 for this one. He's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes. And he's about 150 yards out from here. And they are going with the 9-iron on this one. And this will be his second shot. All right, this is his third shot. And you'll go 4 up on your friend if you sink this putt. Oh, no. And a 15-footer for him. Yikes, that went right by. And if they can drop this, that takes them to 4 up for the match. And that putt will drop. Okay, this one is over, and the winning team finds themselves 4 up.
Unlucky, boys. Maybe next time. Or maybe not, because you're all fucking idiots.
Uh-oh.
For the round.